Revelio. A girl, who else? Did I say a girl? Excuse me, fellas. A goddess.
What about you, Gomer? Who's this cousin you're talking about?
My cousin Bridie Pyle up in Stockton. She's one kid that I haven't seen in just ages, and I know she'd like to come down here and visit. And Stockton ain't that far. I wonder if Sergeant Carter's going to invite down to the open house. I know we haven't got any kid living close by.
My heart bleeds for him.
Shame on you, Duke. There ain't nothing lonelier than a man in uniform that's been left all to himself on a big family weekend.
I wouldn't worry about it, Gomer.
Of course. That was the reason that the sergeant was irritated when I was asking him them questions. He didn't have nobody to invite, and he felt real bad.
Forget it, Goober.
You know something? We ought to put our heads together and get him somebody to keep company with. I think that's what we ought to do.
Are you kidding?
No, I think it'd be a kindly charitable act, and I think one of us ought to do it. The reason I didn't ask you over the barracks is that it was a personal matter, and I was just wondering, do you have any plans?
Huh?
Well, what I mean is, you being so busy and all, you probably haven't had a chance to think of yourself and invite somebody special down for the weekend.
Well, I don't see how that's any of your business, Pyle.
Well, you're right, Sergeant. It's none of my business, but, well, if you had invited somebody down...
Go on, Pyle. I'm hanging on every word.
I've invited my cousin Bridie Pyle from Stockton.
And?
I just thought you might like to know that I'd consider it an honor and a privilege if you'd join me and my cousin for the weekend festivities.
Join you and your cousin?
Just for companionship and to have somebody to go to the dance with later on.
No, Pyle, I don't think so.
Well, she's a real nice girl, my cousin Bridie. She's smart and a lot of fun. I remember once when we was kids, she found out I was ticklish right there. Well,
No, Pyle, I'm really not interested.
she's a real good talker too, Sergeant. She used to be on the debate team in high school, but she had to give it up. She broke out every time she had to speak in public.
Pyle, I said no. Now knock it off.
She knows a little bit about military life. She was in the Girl Scout.
Did you hear that? That knucklehead actually wants to fix me up with his cousin. Can you believe it? Okay. Can you imagine what she looks like? I wonder if she wears shoes. Don't laugh, Sarge. Sometimes guys that look like Pyle have beautiful relatives. Yeah, I can see it. There's only one thing worse than Pyle as a man. That's Pyle as a woman. And with those shoes.
You see it more and more in the media, where you see girls who look like me, who are bigger and thicker. You see it more and more in the media, where you see girls who look like me, who are bigger and thicker.
And with those shoes.
Hey, Dave.
Am I glad to see you? Listen, pal, you gotta help me.
What's the matter?
Plenty. Remember that luscious little bundle of heaven I was telling you about, the one I invited down to open house tomorrow?
One from Phoenix. The one that's growing out all her clothes in that picture you showed.
Yeah, that's the one. Only she's not in Phoenix. She's in town right now, a day early. And I'm pulling guard duty tonight.
Well, that's a shame, Dave.
If I ever needed a pal like you, it's right now.
Gosh, Duke, I'd be glad to take guard duty for you, but you know the sergeant won't let us switch our turns.
I know. So that only leaves the next best thing. Gomer, you gotta look after Francine for me tonight, will you? Please? Huh?
Golly, Duke, I don't know.
Please, Gomer, you've got to. I can't let that poor girl just sit around all night with nothing to do. It wouldn't be right.
Well, gee, Duke, I understand, but why me?
Because you're the only guy in this outfit I can trust, that's why. No, I mean it. All these fools around here, I'd lose her in 10 seconds if I didn't have somebody like you around protecting my interests.
Golly, Duke, what do I do with her? Me being a perfect stranger and everything.
Gomer, believe me, she's a doll. You'll be proud being seen with her wherever you go.
But what we talk about? I never have even been to Phoenix.
Talk about anything. Take her out. She's a real good dancer.
You think she might like to go to a movie?
Perfect. Take her to a movie.
It's a Godzilla movie. Does she scare you?
No, that's great. Just great. A movie couldn't be more perfect. Okay, then that's all set. I'll go phone Francine at the hotel and set it up, huh? Thanks, Gomer. You're a real pal.
Okay, Dave. To tell you the truth, I wasn't too keen on seeing this particular Godzilla movie alone anyway. That's not the movie, Miss Francine.
Well, I thought it was entertaining. How about you?
Oh, I liked it. One that scares, I thought it'd be, though. Either I'm getting older or them Godzilla movies just ain't as scary as they used to be.
Well, I enjoyed it.
you kidding, Pi, with a date like that? Oh, you were right. You guessed he'd have a relative like that. And you were wondering if she wore shoes. She's got shoes, stockings, a dress. Yeah, and they all fit so nice. How do you like that? You know what I am? A boob. A prize-winning boob. One look at the law of averages should have told me, Pyle, I had to come up with a winner. It never fails, does it? I should have known. A family is entitled to only one boober. Everybody else has to be good looking. There's your proof right over there. Figured it, just figured. When I think of how he stood there pleading with you to take her out, and you... Yeah, don't rub it in. Okay, so nothing's lost. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? I'm sure Pyle still wants you to meet him. No. That's the way you do it, huh? What's wrong? You know what you don't have, Boyle? You don't have any screwed about you. Over there now, you're gonna look way like Pyle would see through me like a window. I'd be exposed as a hypocrite. So, play with a little smooth. Yeah, I don't approach him now. I wait till tomorrow, like I never saw his cousin. Yeah? I must admit, there's more finesse. What's that? Finesse? Sure. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll call Pyle into the duty hut. And then I'll say, Pyle, I've been thinking.
What about, Sergeant?
You know, about what you said yesterday? About wanting me to meet your cousin and join you for the open house?
Yeah?
Uh-huh. And you know what, Pyle? You touched me. You touched me right here. I mean, it ain't every guy that thinks enough of his top kid that he wants him to meet his loved ones.
And I meant every word of it, Sergeant. Honest, I do.
Yes, sir. There was a lot to what you said, Pyle. I mean, the more of your relatives I get to know, the more I'll know about you. And that's my job as a platoon leader, to learn as much as I can about each and every one of my men, huh?
Wonderful thought, Sergeant.
It's just that I was so busy with my work yesterday, I really didn't have time to give it any thought.
Well, that's all right, Sergeant. I understand.
I'm glad, Pyle, real glad. Because the fact of the matter is, I would like to meet your cousin, just like you suggested. In fact, I feel obligated. That is, if it ain't too late.
Wrong idea.
It ain't too late, Sergeant. We'd enjoy having you join us.
That's good.
Wrong idea. I wasn't his cousin. I wasn't his cousin. I was Luke's girl. I was Luke's girl. This guy got chains all over him. listening to steps.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
Revelio. Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Over here.
Hello, Sebastian. What's up, Sebastian?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Well, lead the way. Lead the way, Sebastian.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
And I got a secret spot, too. So you got a secret spot, and I got a secret spot.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Sounds fine to me.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Heck yeah.
Stick.
Let's change. Put this one on.
Best.
I just cut him off. He was talking to me. I cut him right off. Alright.
Tact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Thank you, Sebastian.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Will do.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Keep it personal. I'll keep it personal. Since he didn't squeal about me in the library, I might as well tell him the whole truth about it.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Well, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have just kept my mouth shut.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay. I didn't think I was getting some.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
What do I need from here again?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yep. See you. Ow. Welcome, Nicholas Uchiha. Welcome to live stream. Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Say whatever you want. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna bother dealing with trolls in my live stream, as I did years ago. So if you want to sit there and spam, that's up to you. I'm not gonna let trolls or haters bring me down or take advantage of me just because they want to seek attention. So if you want to sit there and spam, that's up to you. I dealt with trolls before and I dealt with haters before, so if you want to do that, that's up to you. And I don't control anyone's emotions or opinions or decisions, but if you want to sit there and make fun of me or troll me, knock yourself out. 'Cause I'm not going to let some trolls troll me or take advantage of me while I'm playing a video game. And what I learned from Wreck-It Ralph 2, not gonna bother looking at the comments either. So if you're just in here to just troll me, cyberbully me, and other things, that's your own words against yours. Because the only person that you're hurting is yourself. Not me anymore. Because I've learned to not deal with trolls or haters like I've been dealing with. Because now I'm 30 and I don't need some jerks to try to think they're outsmarted me. Other thing is, I don't want to deal with drama either. So I'm not going to waste my time dealing with people that just like to troll, and I'm not gonna deal with people that just wants to troll and seek attention from people. Or in other words, seek attention as well. So do what you please. I'm not gonna... If you're just gonna try to irritate me or frustrate me, I ain't gonna deal with your nonsense. Because it's child nonsense. In my book. All the trolls and haters I dealt with in the past, you're another one. With negative energy that I don't need to deal with. Just gonna continue doing what I like to do. For people that tried to bring me down years ago, I'm not gonna let it happen again. So it's basically your own opinion, your decision. It's your opinion, your decision. If you want to just troll me. Because I ain't gonna let no one troll me. Because a lot of people like my videos. I'm doing this for people that actually enjoy my videos. And for the people that don't like my videos, then thumbs down this video. And thumbs down this live stream. That's all I gotta say. Because I'm not letting anyone take advantage of me. Or troll me, or harass me, or cyberbully me while I'm live streaming. Because all they did was try to upset me. I mean, it really hurts when people do this multiple times. But now I'm getting used to it. People don't learn to learn. Because they're just jealous of other people. Because they don't have a PlayStation or a PS5 or a PlayStation 5. There's a chest in here. Okay.
Confringo! Incendio! Accio!
I guess I can't hit. Can I, like... Guess I have to figure out how to get that chest another time.
What are you up to now?
Bum.
I was hoping to see you.
He's not behind his desk. He's not behind his desk. Interesting, he's not behind his desk. I haven't seen Fig in a while. Hello, Fig.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Yep, you need to bring the book. So we need to bring the book. I don't like when trolls mess with me. I don't like when trolls mess with me. I think it's all funny games.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Yep. You said it. Peeves.
Where are the two of you headed?
None of your business, Missy. You talking portrait. I'm not going anywhere, Missy.
Don't tell me. I shall see you there.
Okay. Whatever you say, Miss Flame Missy.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Cool. Cool. Just the way my character smiles. Just the way he smiles. Walking on water.
There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
But the problem is, whoever you're talking about is no longer in your assistance. Hello, dude. We're back. We're back.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Heck yeah.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Protego! Confringo!
Reducto!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Gotcha! Confringo! Accio!
You'll feel that.
Confringo!
I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a moonstone.
Confringo. Incendio. Protego.
Admirable trick. You may want to move.
Confringo.
No, too hard.
Confringo.
Strike.
Protego.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Confringo. Incendio. Reparo.
Twasn't nothing.
Confringo.
Luck. Nothing more than luck.
Confringo.
Damn it. Alright, give me what?